Ever wondered how education could transform not just minds, but entire lives? John Dewey believed it could. His insights go beyond textbooks. They reach into what it means to truly live and grow. Today, we're uncovering John Dewey's most powerful life lessons, ideas that push us to question, grow, and find purpose. Stay with us and discover how his words can inspire purpose and direction in your own life. Never let fear define who you are, and never let where you came from determine where you are going. A problem, well put, is half solved. We only think when we are confronted with problems. Time and memory are true artists. They remold reality nearer to the heart's desire. No man's credit is as good as his money. We do not learn from experience. We learn from reflecting on experience. The good man is the man who, no matter how morally unworthy he has been, is moving to become better. You cannot teach today the same way you did yesterday to prepare students for tomorrow. Like the soil, mind is fertilized while it lies fallow, until a new burst of bloom ensues. We may lead a horse to water, we cannot make him drink, and that while we can shut a man up in a penitentiary, we cannot make him penitent. The goal of education is to enable individuals to continue their education. Arriving at one goal is the starting point to another. If we teach today's students as we taught yesterday's, we rob them of tomorrow. How can the child learn to be a free and responsible citizen when the teacher is bound? The most important attitude that can be formed is that of desire to go on learning. Failure is instructive. The person who really thinks learns quite as much from his failures as from his successes. All learning begins when our comfortable ideas turn out to be inadequate. All genuine learning comes through experience. The deepest urge in human nature is the desire to be important. Just as a flower, which seems beautiful and has color but no perfume, so are the fruitless words of the man who speaks them but does them not. Knowledge falters when imagination clips its wings or fears to use them. Men's fundamental attitudes toward the world are fixed by the scope and qualities of the activities in which they partake. Always make the other person feel important. Thought is impossible without words. To me, faith means not worrying. Luck, bad if not good, will always be with us, but it has a way of favoring the intelligent and showing its back to the stupid. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. Education is not an affair of telling and being told, but an active and constructive process. The educational process has no end beyond itself. It is its own end. The interaction of knowledge and skills with experience is key to learning. The school must be a genuine form of active community life instead of a place set apart in which to learn lessons. Schools have ignored the value of experience and chosen to teach by pouring in. Democracy has to be born anew every generation, and education is its midwife. Give the pupils something to do, not something to learn, and the doing is of such a nature as to demand thinking. Learning naturally results. Without some goals and some efforts to reach it, no man can live. The self is not something ready-made, but something in continuous formation through choice of action. Every great advance in science has issued from a new audacity of imagination. Man lives in a world of surmise, of mystery, of uncertainties. Children who know how to think for themselves spoil the harmony of the collective society. 40 years spent in wandering in a wilderness like that of the present is not a sad fate, unless one attempts to make himself believe that the wilderness is after all itself the promised land. Holding the mind to a subject is like holding a ship to its course. It implies constant change of place, combined with unity of direction. We can have facts without thinking, but we cannot have thinking without facts. The best preparation for the future is a well-spent today. Most people are a complete waste of time because of their lack of education. So prove them wrong by becoming the best version of yourself.